I am not here to preach the forces, love thy enemy. Don't look that stupid, I don't, right? Strong military definitely needed. Instead of being prepared to fight an enemy, to eliminate the enemy, I would like to suggest to the new government, instead of buying 100 airplanes, set up 100 pirate stations in Pakistan. Another enemy gone. Who else is wanting to bomb you right now, I'm asking? So we have a 1 million strong military. I want you to understand, except maybe one nation, nobody ever even thinks it's worth bombing this country. Yes, I want you to get this straight. So right now, our quarrels with what was a part of this nation, now a neighborhood. What was one nation, now a part of our neighborhood, all right, we can't change that now. For this, how much are we investing? For one tiny quarrel, what is our investment? It's too much. Right now we are planning to buy the French Dassault fighters. It's each one of them costs 600 crores. Boom, one crash in a second, it's gone, okay? I'm saying we must have a military. We are still not in such a level of consciousness in the world, people can simply live without protection. We must have a strong military, we have. It needs to be upgraded in many ways, that will be done. I was discussing in one of these conferences and they were talking about this Dassault thing. I said, why don't you buy the Chinese airplanes? You can buy 10 for one. I said, no, Sadhguru, Chinese airplanes are not like this. Dassault is fantastic. Yes, I have also looked at it. I am also an aviator, I am a licensed pilot. I know what's an airplane. I know you can't compare a Dassault to Chinese airplane, but the Chinese airplanes fly and they bomb. And that's all that matters. At 1/10 of the price, you are not going to pick a fight with United States of America and fight a war with them. If at all, if you have a quarrel, is it with your neighbor? Now this 600 crores, I would like to suggest to the new government, instead of buying 100 airplanes, set up 100 power stations, diesel or coal-fired stations in Pakistan. Give them free power or charge them. Our companies will do it if you tell them. And let they invest here. If they invest their money here, they're not going to bomb you. If you invest your money there, you're not going to bomb them. Small bickering will happen. Small, we like little bit of a fight at the Wagah border, we can, do those things to each other. We like to do that. You've seen the Wagah thing. Strong military definitely needed. But the best way, instead of being prepared to fight an enemy, to eliminate the enemy. When I say eliminate the enemy, you can eliminate the enemy only when you eliminate your enmity. If you buy the Chinese fighters, you have eliminated one major enemy, or your imagined enemy, okay? If China is not there, Pakistan, invest the money in Pakistan, another enemy gone. Who else is wanting to bomb you right now, I'm asking? Nobody. So you can focus on what you want to do. Right now what I'm saying is little simplistic, there are complications to it, but those things can be sorted out. It is not like it will happen in one day, in next 10-15 years you can run it down, your enmity. I did not say you should not kill your enemy, but you should kill the enmity. I said there are two ways of settling it. Sometimes you kill the enemy, but it's less expensive and more beneficial to kill the enmity. Killing the enmity may not be in your hands, this is in the hands of somebody else. Killing the enemy is in your hands. Your business is to kill the enemy if you have to, all right? So, do not mistake these two things. Killing the enmity is somewhere else. But if that is done, then forces could be used in a much different way. All these young men and women could be used in a much different way, which is beneficial for them and for the nation. So, let us not mistake the two. I am not telling the forces, you go and kill enmity. No, you must kill the enemy if it's necessary. And we must understand, the other person also is trying to kill the enemy. we are the enemy for somebody. So tell me, how long will we continue this? Somewhere we have to kill the enmity, isn't it? Somewhere we have to settle our disputes and go about our life. Well, such things have not happened in many hundreds of years, unfortunately. So we think that's the only reality. No, that is not the only reality. There is a possibility, many nations which fought bitter wars. Well, you see Europe, World War II is not another eon, all right? It's less than a century. Just 8 years ago, they fought as bitterly as any man could fight, all right? As dirty as anybody could fight. But today, they're existing as one economy, almost as one nation, beginning to happen. Problems are there, but beginning to happen. Well, we could also envision something like that for Asia. Well, right now it looks like not a possibility. I don't see that possibility in the next 20 years' time or 25 years' time. But I feel one part of the boundaries, one part of the borders can be settled if political will is there, necessary wisdom and maturity is there, of course, on both sides. It is possible to do it because there is nothing much to lose or gain. Only there is gain for both sides by settling the enmity. But on one side, it's a different issue. That's not going to settle in near future, at least not in the next decade or two, it's not going to settle. Maybe I sound pessimistic, a lot of people feel that tomorrow morning they can settle it, but I live with reality, I know people's mindset. Until this generation passes, I don't believe it will settle in the other country. What do you think? It's a complex mix of many things. Too many emotions, too many aspects involved in this, and there are gods fighting in heavens, so they have to stop first. There are many levels of layers of fighting happening. This fighting is not going to stop just like that. We could minimize it, we could control it. That's definitely a possibility. I am not here to preach the forces, love the enemy. Do I look like so foolish? Do I look that stupid? I don't, right?